Hey everybody, Robert here from robpsound.com. Hope all is well. So today we're going to do a chord of the day and a movement, but I haven't actually focused on doing chords of the day in a while. So let's just say we're in C sharp, right? For all the C sharp lovers. um, this is what we're going to do. This is the actual chord. Watch this. Okay. This is the chord, right? Now, all we're doing is pretty much playing the 1 major 7 over the 4. And usually over the 4, you'll do what? If we're in C sharp, that's playing the F sharp major 7, right? Wherever inversion you play it, that's what we usually do, okay? Or we play it in a different form, maybe something like this. But this time we're going to make the 1 a major 7. Now we're going to actually expound on this, so don't just take this and then go. All right, watch this, because we're going to take it a little bit further. So I have a movement that we could do to kind of make this pop or come out just a little bit more, right? So what if we're on the 4, and let's just say we're doing talk music. So we're trying to get back to the 4. Let me see. Instead of doing this, we could do this, right? If you just want to play a standalone chord, that's pretty cool. It's the same chord, right? But just in a different inversion. So I'm going really fast because I know you guys know your major 7 chords at this point, right? But so we're just replacing it. Instead of playing the 4 major 7, we're going to do the 1 major 7 over the 4. Okay, but watch this. Let's say we have a lot of time on that 4. You know, okay, or oh, I love that. So I wasn't gonna do that. Okay, now usually over the 6 you do something like this. I know you guys have heard that over the 6, especially being a gospel musician. But let's just say we're doing it over the 4. Okay. So this is just little things that you can do to add more to your sound, right? But here, when I did this, watch this. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm actually thinking about the 6 diminished scale. Okay. Now Barry Harris talks about this a lot. Now, this is a different context. So to do that, what you do is this. So if we're in the key of C sharp, you can just make your C sharp a major 6. Okay. This is a really good thing. I mean, not a really good thing, but I love this chord because you can use it in different ways. But the concept is this: we're gonna take the scale. I take chords from scales all the time. That's how I got this right here, actually. Okay, because that's where I finished right here. Okay, but you don't have to actually resolve to that B flat. But with the 6 major, or the 6 diminished scale, what we're gonna do is it's gonna be a regular major scale, right? But we're gonna add 1 note to it. Okay, so that note in any scale you do, it don't have to be C sharp, of course. It's gonna be the sharp 5 or the flat 6, whichever one. So, right. And with that, all you're really doing is, like I said, usually I think about this over a minor chord. Okay, so if I'm on my B flat 7, which is the same as the C sharp 6, major 6, right? Usually you can do movements like this, and I've taught this in previous videos a while ago, kind of like earlier in my channel, right? Okay, and that is the that 6 diminished scale. But what we're taking is right, we have the chord. We can look at it as a major 6, C sharp major 6, or a B flat minor 7. Okay, and this is like 2 in 1. So you got your chord, okay, right? So if you want to open it up like this is an amazing chord, okay? But if you want to add a little bit more movement to it, then we can kind of go on this. So that's why it's a 2-in-1 type of video. So here we go. Let's just say you're thinking about the movement. You have your scale. You know how to find it now. Usually over the 6, you can do something like this, right? You're going to take your B flat minor 7, okay? Then you're going to go down a half step, okay? Now, if you go down 1/2 step, that's an A. So you can just think of it being A diminished 7, okay? And all you're going to do is just take those 2 chords, literally those 2 chords, and just go back and forth. That's all you're going to do. And of course, usually you'll be able to sit. So I can do something like this. And I'm going down. So watch this. Okay. I hope you can get this. I'm trying to go slow so you guys can get it. All right. So you see what I did? Now, of course, we're going to add a little bit more feel to it, but that's the concept, except we're going to do it over the 4. So watch this. Okay. And look at this right here. It's as if you're playing the F sharp major 7 anyway. Of course, that A flat makes it an add 9. But like, guys, this can really change the way you look at a major 7 chord now, especially over the 4. Okay. Because I can look at it like this, but look how I get to this. Watch this. You guys got the chords now. Look what I did. Okay. I'll do this last time. Okay. Since I covered this already, that's why I'm not going too slow. I mean, too slow on this. But watch what I can do. So, talk music. Here we go. Let's say I want to get here. I can literally just do a walk up. Watch this. I can start here maybe. I can do, or probably do something like this. You know? Look at that. So all I'm doing is just giving you guys some ideas of what you can do, right? So think melodically, like think of a melody that you can use on your chord. So what I decided to do was, instead of stop there, I did this. Now my melody is here. I know my chord and I know the scale. So, okay. Okay, so over my 4, if I have a bass player, that's a plus because they can stay on that 4 and then I can move, you know? Okay, so let's say I want to add a combination of minor chord, then diminish like this, right? So now I'm just making up melodies. But if I want to keep this, I can do something like, okay. And then once I get on a 4, maybe I do something like, you know, let me see, you know, or maybe hit that note twice. Watch this. So, okay, so yeah, this is amazing. All right, I love that sound. So again, if I'm doing a 5, 1, 1, 4, and that's all over that 4, because now I took another scale or a concept and just put it over that 4. Because the F sharp, in my mind, I'm like, wait a minute, I know that's my bass, and that bass note is a part of another scale. So I'm just gonna take the whole concept and put it on this one, you know. So of course, this is totally different from, you know, teachings or traditional teachings that you get, but you know, this is creating your own sound. At least that's how I look at it. Okay, so I'll stop there. Hopefully, this is something that you guys can take. Okay, so. Let's say, okay, you can do, that's one way you can do your left hand. I like to do this, opens it up a little bit more. Okay, so Play around with those inversions. Okay. But if you want to add some movement to it, you can do okay. All right. So don't forget to subscribe, definitely, if you haven't, and like the video. It really helps the channel. Okay. Talk with you guys soon.